Hi everyone! So I had received a big order from NBeads. There was so much stuff in that order. So I started putting a couple things together that I want to share with you guys. So one of the first things I did was I did these little fairy beads right here. So these little flower caps are from them, and so is this one. It looks like little leaves, and I just thought that'd be a cute little like topper for a little fairy. So I'm going to show you guys how I put these together. I also used the angel wings that they sent me, and it looked too much more like an angel. I tried to replicate the whole like fairy vibe, but I was getting more like angel. So then I decided to change it up, and then I just made an angel using the same thing. So instead of putting the little leaf cap, like little leaf crown, I added this little rhinestone rondelle right here to make it look like a little halo instead. And then I took some of the orange beads that look like pumpkins to me, and then I just turned them into little pumpkins. So the bottom was too large, so I had to use a sequence, and then there's the orange bead, and then these are the little leaf bead caps that they sent. And then I was wire wrapping them so that way the extra wire could look like a little vine. So you could definitely stick a jump ring right here through the loops, but then it has, the extra little like curly cue. So that way it looks like a little vine. So I did a couple of those, and then one I did just completely wire wrap. This one right here. So this one does not have the little vine. I just completely wire wrapped this little pumpkin right here. So I have those. So let me get everything out so we can make some together. Okay, I think I got everything I needed. So in that, I started looking through all my supplies again. And then I remembered I got these claws. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with these claws. I think they are so cool. I think they'd be really, really nice to use for little legs, like on little mini furniture. But what I wanted to do was to see if I could get this bead into the claw, have it be kind of like a little like crystal ball, but since it's not clear, we just, I don't know, like some kind of like I don't know, something that is just holding and to make into a charm. So I'm gonna see if I could get this to work. So it does not fit, just trying to shove it in. So I'm gonna see if I could go ahead and open the claws to get my bead to fit in there. Oh, and it does feel like it's doing a little bit of movement. I'm just afraid to snap them off. So let's see. Oh, I can force that in there now. Awesome. Okay. Great, now it's stuck. Oh, there it goes. So you want to make sure that you line up the whole of the bead with the bottom over here. That is really, really cool. Again, I'm thinking like little mini furniture stuff. So I'm thinking this would be really cool if I did like a little witch's table and just had this on the table. Just like this little claw holding this little like potion or like little universe, I think I'm going to leave this like this. I wanted to turn it into a charm, but I think I'm going to leave it as it is, and then just kind of squish the claw back together, because like I said, I did bend it a little bit so that way I could get the bead in there. I'm just going to give it a little squish on each little claw to try to tuck that back in so that way it won't fall out. I'm going to leave this like this and then use this for a future project. Like I said, I'm thinking a little witch table with some like potions brewing. That would be really cool. And you see how it stands up right here? Really, really nice. Okay, I'm obsessed with those. I need more of these little claws because like I said, I would love to have it be like the little feet for like a little furniture or a little wardrobe. So I'm going to put those off to the side there. So then I pulled out my supplies to make these little pumpkins. But then I had another idea when I was going through the items that I got from them. I did get these black little flowers because I was thinking that those would be nice to use to make little witches. So I'm thinking about using those on the pumpkin, so I'm going to test that out and see how good it looks. I don't know if it's going to look good because I didn't do a test one, so we're going to make one together. So because I wanted that extra like little vine part, I'm using 4mm. These are ball head pins. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take a sequence because these are too large. So I'm putting a sequence as my stopper. And then I'm going to take one of these orange beads that I got from them, which I think look like little pumpkins. So we're going to string that through. I wish I had smaller orange sequins because you can see it's almost like the same size. So I would have liked for it to be a little bit more hidden. You see, you can see it right here. But this is the only size that I have right now. So I'm just working with what I have. And then, see, these are the little leaf caps right here. So, let's go ahead and take one of those. So you can see it just looks like 4 little leaves right there. So, we're going to put that on. And then, oh, this is how I was making the original one. That's how I made these. So, we'll try one of these in a minute. I forgot I was going to try one of those. So, just bend the wire back at a little 90-degree angle here. You're going to stack your round nose pliers, swing this up and over, so now it kind of looks like an earring hook. And then you're going to put the bottom of your plier into that hole, and then just take your wire and start wrapping it around. So this wire is thin enough that I can do it with my fingers. But if your wire is very thick, just take your pliers and just start twisting it around your wire to go ahead and do the little wire wrapping. Let me see if I can get this to stay in focus there. So that way you are now just doing your little wire wrapping. And then sometimes you do have to take it off and readjust it once your wire starts getting smaller. And then you just wire wrap it all the way around. Ooh, so sorry. I can't get this to like focus in there. There you go. So that's just completely wire wrapped all the way around. So let's do one with the little witch's hat that I wanted to do. So let me get another one of my little head pins here. We're going to do another sequence down at the bottom just so our bead doesn't fall through. Take one of our beads. There's a little pumpkin. Let's take one of these little black beads right here. So these would actually be really cute to do like a little dress as well, because it has like that little like tail to it, but we'll try it as a hat. Let's see how well does this work out. Not sure I'm loving that one as a hat. Like I said, I think this one would be better as like a little dress. Let me try the other one. It was a nice little try, but let's see this one. I don't know if this one's going to be too big is the problem. It is a little too big, but I think it's actually really cute. I'm going to stick with that and use this to make a little pumpkin witch. So I'm going to do the same thing and just go ahead and wire wrap this one. Oh, I should have shown you the other way. I call it the lazy way of wire wrapping. I don't know what like the official term is, but I can show you another way how to wrap them where I just roll them down because it's just so much faster than going ahead and wrapping it this way. But when I do it this way, I think that they're just cuter. That they just look so much more nice. So that's why I usually do my wire wrapping this way. And I keep getting out of camera. I'm so sorry. So there is our little pumpkin witch. I think that one's actually kind of cute. Okay, so we did those. Oh, let me show you one where I do the little pumpkin stem. This is taking a little bit longer than I expected. Hold on. Okay, so I have my sequence, my head pin. We got our little pumpkin here. And then we're going to go ahead and take our little leaf right there. And then we're going to do the same thing, just bend it back, stack our pliers, swing that over, and then switch it around. And then this one we're going to only wrap like, say like 3 times, because we want to have a little tail. So here's our little tail that we're going to go ahead and roll. So you're going to go to the very end of the wire right here and just roll it and kind of twist out and just keep kind of rolling and twisting it. So that way you get like that little like vine circle. There we go. So you see we just took the extra little wire and just twisted it out so it makes like a little vine. I think those are really, really cute as well. And then I'll show you another one where I call it like my lazy way of wire wrapping. And you just literally roll it down from the top. So I get this question asked all the time, what do I use my Poke Tools for? Here's a perfect example. Right here, see that little piece was blocking the whole of my sequence, so I just used my little pokey tool to go ahead and poke that out. So now I'm going to put my sequence, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put my bead, I'm going to put my bead cap, and then this is my easiest way to go ahead and wire wrap. You start at the edge of the wire and you're going to literally just roll it all the way down. There you go. So now it's just rolled all the way down like this. I still think this is really, really pretty. And honestly, this is what I use the most because it's just the fastest. So when I'm mass producing beads, I usually just roll it down from the top because it's just going to be absolutely faster. And you know what? I'm wondering, can we pull this out a little bit to do that same little vine look that we did? Oh, that might be an easier way to make that little vine. Look at that. That still worked out too. I like it. It still gives that round little vine look to it. Nice. Very, very cool. I like it. I think I'm going to change it up this way to just roll it down and then just go ahead and pull it out just to have that little viney look. All right, guys. So I'm going to stop it at here because this video is getting a little bit long, and then I'll come back in another video and show you how to go ahead and put these little angels and fairies together. All right. Bye, guys.